Alright, it's Slutty Trey, and we back with another
This ain't
video.
fucking Slutty, you dumb fuck. It's AP.
And I'm back with the video.
Alright, listen up. I don't even know what to call these niggas on here, bro.
They're the guys.
Y'all the guys, bro.
The guys.
This a real guys talk. We finna get into like the truth about starting a clothing brand, like the goods and the bads, the everything. The shit people don't like, they don't usually talk about.
First thing,
you want to start with the goods or the bads?
I think we start with the bads.
The bads,
yeah.
Right,
they gotta get the truth, bro. That's really the truth for real. First thing is your first drop is probably not gonna sell out. When you see these niggas make their clothing brands and they're like on TikTok and they're getting hella views and likes and shit, that shit's like 1 out of 100 or 2 out of 100. That shit.
Or like the shit you're seeing, it's like it's not even their first drop. That's like their third drop or some shit.
Yeah, but nah, your very first drop, bro, that shit's probably not gonna go as planned. You just gotta stick that shit out. Another thing, it's hard as fuck to think of shit because you want to be authentic and you have your own staple, but you see other people conforming to one thing and you're trying to stand out, but it's hard to like put it in, like envision it.
It's hard to like differentiate yourself.
Yeah.
Like everybody that's like the goal, you want to do that, but like once you actually get to trying to do it, it's hard as hell.
Like, and a lot of people like taking a lot of the good ideas, like a lot of shit has already been
like you're thinking some shit you think is cool as hell, and then you go and see somebody already did it. Oh, not everybody gonna support your shit like they say they do, man. Like you might got everybody saying, oh, I'm gonna cop that shit, I'm gonna do this. And nigga, that goes for like niggas on the internet, niggas you fuck with in person. Nah, I would, like, my main advice on that, I would just say don't even expect anybody to buy your shit. Like, be grateful that one person buys your shit. Don't just have, like, a set, like, row of people that you, like, alright, they finna buy it, they finna buy it, and, like, try to add up revenue that way in your head, like, oh, you already got this.
Your revenue did not exist until that motherfucking order go through.
Bro. And then you're gonna be sad as hell when, like, only 3 out of those 25 people cop. So you don't even like give yourself false expectations. Like what's that one saying? Prepare for the worst but hope for the best.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Or expect the worst, hope for the best, or some shit like that.
That's what you really gotta do.
Don't ever get your hopes too high until you actually see the sale or the order or the like or the follow go through.
Facts.
Cause a view or like somebody saying some shit, that really doesn't mean nothing if you can't translate it to something else.
Bro. Oh, something else. For like TikTok, all social media, all that, I say for like every 20,000 views, expect one sale. Is that accurate or no?
It depends.
It depends, but like I say every 20,000 views, not related specifically like a post like buy this, buy that type shit. But if you're just posting shit and like you post some shit that's like kind of about your brand but not really, and it gets like some motion, don't expect like crazy sales out of that.
Yeah.
Unless you like posting some shit like, oh, I'm finna drop this, and that goes crazy, then it's going crazy because niggas are going crazy about buying it.
Right.
But if you just drop some other shit that goes crazy and it's not really like about your brand or about your whatever you're dropping and shit, don't expect no crazy sales out of that. So I feel like niggas think, oh, you get 100,000 sales or 100,000 views, that's gonna convert into like at least half of those sales. Fuck no. Not even close at all.
In that sense, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And no, that's facts. Also another thing, it's hard as fuck to reach your target audience.
Yeah.
Like you can make a very strategic plan and have a strategic audience, but to actually execute it is a lot harder than people think.
That's something people don't think about either. Like target audience is one of the biggest parts of a brand, because that's who you trying to reach. That's who your ideal customer is. And a lot of people just think, oh, everybody's my target audience. And then when you think that, like, it's hard as fuck to get a sale, because you got to really niche that shit down and, like, be specific with it. Because, like, if you think everybody's your target audience, you're going to have to go through so many people to, try to get that sale.
Exactly.
When you know, like, specific people to look out for, specific things that they wear, specific things that they act like, whatever it may be, you like, all right, bet that's at least a 50% chance of a sale. When in other words, if you go up to somebody and you just think everybody's your target customer,
right,
maybe you got like a 5% chance of a sale, and you're gonna have to ask hella people for no reason.
Right.
One thing I'll say is the amount of time that goes into creating a brand. Like, we had our idea of our brand like September maybe, and what is it, May? So was that 9 months ago or some shit?
Almost.
So like we got our shit going and shit, but like I thought we was gonna drop way sooner, get motion way sooner, get traction way sooner. But once I started getting into it, and I started seeing this shit, like studying how to create a brand, coming up with names, coming up with ideas for the brand, coming up with our target audience, looking where to get a manufacturer, looking at what blanks are. Like, there's so much shit that goes into it. You're not gonna just jump into like trying to create a brand and get that shit done in like a month. Like, unless you got like prior experience or something. But like, if you're really trying to just jump off the bat and get a brand going, you need a few months of just going crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the beginning part of us, we was just like whole time brainstorming and like making shit happen and planning for the future.
Bro, just off. Well, we got our what's it called? Our brand name, Alter Perception. We came up with that shit pretty.
We came up with that shit quick.
Yeah, but everything else, the design, the message, the literally anything else that goes with a brand. That
I was
shit.
Gonna say like what we wanted to drop, like
nigga, everything, basically everything, bro. That shit took from I'd say October, November until the end of March. That's like 6 months, bro.
There's so many like small little tedious things that go into it that you wouldn't think.
And even then, we was trying to be super strategic, super precise for everything, and that shit still didn't go. It doesn't just go like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can have the perfect plan, but just because you have the perfect plan doesn't mean it's gonna work out right away. I think it's just really patience and consistency. And when you don't see results, it's always hard to stay motivated. That's really with anything. So you just gotta find a pit of fire in your stomach and your soul.
You gotta find some shit to just keep you going.
To just keep you going.
Cause like we already been there. Like, we got another YouTube channel where we be posting and stuff, and it's just, we had that moment where we was just unmotivated, didn't want to post nothing, seeing no type of gains, no views, no nothing. And when you have that, it's like, it's so unmotivating, because like, you do it all for the purpose of growth. Mm-hmm. And we see no growth after you still putting work in. It's like, what am I doing this for?
Right.
But like, after you keep on going, keep on putting the work in, it's gonna pay off. I ain't never seen no nigga that just went crazy, put all type of hard work in, didn't slack or nothing, and just didn't see no results. Like, I never heard of it. Only way that's happening if you're not on your shit and you slacking. And then at that point, you gotta take accountability and get on your shit.
That's most of the bands that we've experienced so far. The first flop and drop, the target audience being difficult.
Sales converting to views. Views converting to sales.
Yeah. Support, like real support, fake support.
And then the amount of time that it takes to go into a brand.
And staying motivated. This is the process of our first drop, the truth leading up to that, and going through your first drop. The good about it, though, is it's fun. I mean, it's fun to have your own stuff and wear your own brand and know you got something to your own name.
Yeah, that's facts. Like, most people that are creating a brand are doing it because they're into fashion. They're into whatever they're creating. So that, like, the fun aspect of it is, like, you don't got to really go out and buy other shit when you can create your own shit. You can create your own style that matches exactly you, even if, like, you're not getting no sales, you still wearing your own shit, you know?
I would say another good is, even the support doesn't always translate to sales. It doesn't. It's still good to see people like are supporting you. I don't want to say validating, but it's kind of validated to see that people fuck with you. Even though they're not purchasing shit, any type of support when you're just starting out, that shit makes a big difference.
I think another good thing of like starting a like clothing brand, we said this from like the get go though. Even if our shit didn't do no sales, we ain't, like, our shit completely flopped, we didn't want to do this shit no more, we still went through that whole process of envisioning a business, planning it, going throughout the process, outsourcing designs, all the small shit that goes into a business. You learn all the small shit like logistics, marketing, all the things that you need to do that could be useful in the future to creating a different business. And it's like, even if like shit were to go south and we didn't want to do this shit no more at all, we just got done, no sales, nothing, we still went through this whole process, and that could lead to better knowledge going into something else.
And it gave us more skills and stuff too, and experience of going through the process.
There's never really no fail when you try to start a business. Like, that's like when I used to talk about like the loss versus lesson type shit. Like, that's just really a lesson for real. I don't know, it's good to just stay occupied with something. Like something productive. Because like all the time we spent on this shit, we could have been spending it doing bullshit, not doing nothing. Washing our brains away on TikTok, wishing we could have had something, we can be doing something.
But we just really starting this shit. But we're just giving y'all the truth about the first, like, the starting process for real.
Yeah.
Because everybody thinks you get into it and it's all peaches and roses, bro. Nah. That shit.
You can't blame them though, because like, any brand, they're only gonna show you the good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's really anything. Anytime people like get some type of success, they're not gonna show you the bad part about it or anything.
And that's really why we're making this, to like give that different side, because nobody else is doing that. Everybody's just showing you, oh, I sold out this and that. Right. I did this and that. How I made $100,000 in 2 days. Like, shut your bitch ass up.
Nigga. Y'all is lucky as hell.
Oh, bro.
Bro got the luck of the draw.
I don't know, that shit be killing me. They be in their videos like, how I made $40,000 in 3 days in sales. They'll show all the shit. And they won't put like nothing bad and like how like the bad shit that happened. Yeah. Like you can just jump into a brand, create a brand in a week, and just sell out instantly and
just off making a TikTok or something.
Right, and think like that's why there's so many people that are just thinking it's so easy to create a brand now. No. Like you can just jump into here. That's why you see all them like TikTok brands and shit, and niggas just
copy
posting.
And paste.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even trying to hate, but some niggas posted like shitty ass mock-ups, bro, and like shitty ass designs. So it's not like they can't get better, but it's like they're not trying because they think it's like hella easy. And they just see shit like that, like the little blow up in 2 days.
Just
they think they can just put anything on there, put a puff print or some shit, and be like, and sell the fuck out. That's not gonna happen.
They take a snippet of that nigga's brand, they slice it up a little bit, and they put that motherfucker on the new shirt, bro. We trying to tell y'all that shit's not the wave, bro. Do your own thing and trust the process. That shit's not gonna be peaches and roses, bro. But
even if you do that and your shit do get a little motion, like that shit has no longevity. Yeah. Like, what are you creating a brand for to get one sellout?
Exactly.
Like, you're just never gonna sell out after that. You want like, even if you don't sell out on your first shit, you want something that has growth potential.
Want some shit that can represent you though.
Exactly.
Like if you just copying and pasting, bro, that shit doesn't have no value for.
Bro, I can't tell you how many names I've seen with fucking motion in it. It's
I know.
Crazy.
Motion.
I seen
Motion Man, Motion Boys, Motion Gang,
Freaky Motion,
Stop the Motion. Hey, no motion equals motion.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, these niggas they be going crazy. But yeah, but that's not the move. If you thinking about doing that with your brand, don't even do it. Like don't even wait. That's one thing that I would say you're wasting your time, because you're not even putting the efforts into it to like be able to get anything productive out of it. And say I just went into some shit that I knew nothing about, didn't even want to learn nothing about, but I saw somebody blew up on it, so I'm just gonna try to emulate them and copy what they're doing without having any knowledge about it. I'm gonna fuck up and I'm gonna just waste my time for no reason. But like if I saw somebody doing something that was going crazy and they had motion, and I try to teach myself about it and educate myself about it, and then I got motion, then that's productive, because I went through all the shit I need to know, and I can probably have more shit going down the line because I took that prior time to educate myself.
If you skip the process, even if you get the results is gonna be one-time results. To get like consistent results, you gotta go through the process, bro.
Facts.
And that's really with anything. Like you don't ever see nobody, like if any successful person just like blow up or go viral one time without them being through a process.
Bro.
Like that's why you see one-hit wonders and shit.
Facts.
Like them niggas, they get that one hit, but they didn't go through the process for real. They just blew up off some lucky shit, and then that shit went away because they didn't go through the process. Every successful person that stayed successful went through some type of process to get there.
It's 100 steps to this shit. Don't just jump to step 97 out of nowhere and shit. Like it don't feel good to go through 1 through 50, but once you get past that, you gonna like thank yourself, and you gonna look back like, okay, I actually put that work in. I can appreciate that, instead of jumping on step 97. Thank you, Mr. Motion Man.
Bro, you can't go from no motion to fast motion. You gotta go from no motion to slow motion to medium motion.
Bro.
To medium fast. That should remind me. You remember the what's that show called, bro? Little Einsteins.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they had like the different songs with the different speeds?
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I just remember
I know
rocket ship song.
I know, bro. It was like do, re, mi. It was like some, I don't know.
So freaky. Yeah.
But nigga, that's a different process, bro. You got to start slow and then slow, medium, slow. But you can't go fast to slow. I mean slow to fast. Well, I'm gonna find this shit now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I gotta find it now, bro. Adagio, nigga, and they go up by the different speeds. Nice to speed up. Moderato.
Alright, bro, you tripping. I think we gave y'all enough for the good and bad, you know. Some for y'all to think about. Cause you know, people don't be uploading shit like this. They just be, like I said, how I made 100,000 in fucking 2 days and got everybody thinking they the motion boys and shit. You could be the motion boys, but like I said, you gotta go through step 1 through 100.
There's 4 speeds.
Alright, tell them.
Adagio, Moderato, Allegro, and Presto.
You forgot Potassio.
You can't go from Adagio to Presto. You gotta trust the process. Alright?
W advice. Y'all keep that on your mind, bruh. Slutty. Not slutty. APL.